Hello, so today I'll be showing you how to build an arm mechanism for this year's high stakes competition. So the arm mechanism allows for robots to be able to score onto the wall stakes, as well as further developments allow for them to tier 3 hang, or you could low hang as well. So firstly, we're gonna use a 3 wide C channel to hold the things that is gonna hold the arms together, the thing that is gonna hold the arms together. Firstly, I'm gonna demonstrate, kinda screw the arm braces together like this. You wanna make sure that the bracing is far enough that from the hook so it doesn't interfere with the second tier. So you should use a 2 wide T channel or just a 3 wide, because if you use just L channel or a 1x1, these two things could still slide from at an angle, and it's less sturdy if you use a L channel. Though you could do cross bracing with 2 L channels, which is a little bit lighter on the robot. But for this implementation, we're just gonna use adding more screws doesn't really make it too much stronger. It just adds unnecessary weight onto the robot, which in turn could make it slower for the overall design. So let me show you just what I did right now, which is I screwed in this 3 wide onto the bracing for the arm. So now what I'm gonna do is put the high strength C channel with the gears onto this. You just want to use one that goes to the entire length of your braces, as that's the best way to do it. So you want to leave some space on the sides. So this is one of the arms that will go on this. As you can see, it has a gear on it, and it has a little thing to grab onto the ring. So what most teams do, and what my team has done, is that we put a little mesh that allows to grip onto the ring, and it's makes it less prone to fall off. And you want to cut the C channel to the size of the gear, so you should conserve more space into this, as it's a very small small wiggle room that you have. So now we attach this onto here. Now I'm gonna attach the other C channel for the other side. So what I did is I put some teams shave off and make like a half gear, but what my team did is that we just attach it directly onto the top of the gear, which allows it to be faster, as it has to travel less since it's also on the top of the gear. So to show what I've done so far is that I've attached the 2 C channels that will be holding onto the the ring. You have to make sure that it's around 28 holes long, because that's usually how far the distance is between the top of the top intake and the back part of the bracing. And also you can't extend past that due to the rules against extension. You can't extend past 8 inches and this 12 inches, and this follows those guidelines and allows for a robot that doesn't extend past that height. So here, as you can see, we have 2 pieces of plexi, one on the top and one on the bottom, and it's roughly the same size as the ring, and making this just grip onto the ring better, and having this mesh here allows it to just grip onto the ring and not let it go. And what you want to have is a macro that when the arm is raised to this height, it just stops it right there, and then it just waits until the ring is brought here. Then it brings back this part of the intake and just swoops the arm back. Yeah. So now I'm gonna attach the motor. You could use a 2 half motor or 1 red motor or 1 green motor. Depends on what type of build you're going for. As with this, let me demonstrate. You could have a stationary hang that allows you to go to first tier, and then with the arms, what you could do is go to second tier, and then from second tier you just hang on from your stationary and go to tier 3. And having a red motor allows for that to happen, as allows for the weight of the robot to be carried by the arms onto the top of tier 3 hang. Yeah. So now I'm gonna attach the green motor. We're doing one single motor says we're still not doing tier 3 hang. We're gonna leave that for later in the season. So yeah. So now that I've attached the motor, I attached it on the outside because we're doing a skills comp. So we don't really need to be worried about it getting knocked off since we're just doing skills and we're not facing any other robots. But what you should do is have the motors on the inside so they're less likely to getting, and also having on the inside makes it more stable and allows for the robot to like be more balanced when you want to do a tier 3 hang. Also, one of the implementations that I don't have currently on me is the rotation sensor. You should have a rotation sensor put onto this so it allows for the macros to be done, so you know when the arm is at a certain height, and that's where the height of this should be at, and then that macro allows this to go back the certain distance that it needs to go back so you could pull out the ring. Also, I'm not really the coder, but I know you could set this to a certain rotation. So if you don't have a rotation sensor, maybe you could set a way to setting this to a certain rotation that needs to be done. Yeah, that's basically it. Actually, most arms you should have some sort of bracing right here, but I just didn't find out right now. So you should have bracing going through here to brace the robot, but sadly my team does not have that right now. Yeah, that's basically it.